Hey YouTube, welcome back to Clutch Situation. I'm going to start today's video off with a couple shout-outs. First shout-out is to Tokyo Pen Shop. That is the online shop that I got today's pencil that I'm reviewing. And also there are a couple of students in my class who asked for shout-outs today. And so Heath, here's your shout-out, and Santi, here's your shout-out. Thanks for checking out the channel. And don't forget to watch that video on the science and engineering of pencil lead and relating that to what we were talking about for Newton's second law of motion and the relationship between friction and the forces that we apply in order to get something to accelerate. And so you can check that out. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a new pencil that was featured on Tokyo Pen Shop in a video recently, and I saw it and I said to myself, this is a worthy update to this model and style of pencil, and so I'm going to check it out, and I really love it. And so the pencil that I'm going to be reviewing today is the Zebra Delguard Type ER. So here's the pencil. You can see that it has the standard Delguard mechanism at the end. And if you're not familiar with the Zebra Delguard, basically this is a double spring system with the intention being that no matter whether you're pushing down or pushing to the side, the mechanism is allowing the lead to be cushioned as you write so that it does not break as easily. And this Delguard is different from most Delguards in a couple different ways that I'll get to here in the video so that you can understand it a little bit better. They've added some really nice updates to this pencil that I want to share with you. And so it came in this box, Zebra Delguard Type ER. And this is one of these great Japanese manufacturer mechanical pencils boxes that is a fold-out and it's concealed. And it also came with some extra erasers because the big gimmick of this pencil is the fact that it has a unique eraser mechanism system. And yes, I really do mean mechanism. So in terms of eraser mechanisms, most erasers are just in a standard dock where they're there. And of course, Pentel and many other companies lately have been coming out with twist mechanisms for their erasers. But this mechanism is really unique, and I want to showcase it for you. This is a really interesting pencil, and I think by checking it out, you might be inclined to purchase if you're okay with the Delguard mechanism. And so what's going on here? Let's go on a tour of the pencil. So I already talked about the Delguard mechanism. This Delguard has a smooth rubberized grip. It's of a thickness that I really like. Usually I don't like thicker grips like this, but this one feels really good in my hand. And the pencil is light. Maybe part of the reason why I don't like rubberized grips is that they tend to add a lot of heft to the pencil, and I usually prefer a lighter pencil to a heavier pencil. I mean, my big gripe of the Pentel Graph Gear 1000 is that it's so darn heavy. And so this is an example of a rubberized grip pencil where Zebra has really done a great job of keeping the mass of the pencil down, despite the fact that it has this smooth rubberized grip. What else? Well, you'll notice that this pencil doesn't have a pocket clip, but they do have a roll prevention bar. I guess that's what I'm going to term it. You know, I don't know if that's the correct term for it. It's basically just a little plastic nub that if you have this on a surface that is not perfectly level, I'm lifting the paper up here and you can see that it doesn't roll. And so, you know, pocket clips are nice. In this case, I'm not going to be able to clip it to my pocket, but the loss of that feature is not the worst thing in the world to me personally. And so finally we get up to the top and we say to ourselves, uh-oh, where's the eraser? Well, here's this special eraser mechanism for the Zebra Delguard ER. This is a gravity mechanism, and so when you turn the pencil upside down, the eraser pops out. And so let me just do a little bit of scribbling here. So there's some scribbling. Turn it upside down, the eraser pops out, and the eraser also stays in place so long as it is in this position. You can go ahead and erase, and then you move the pencil up, and the eraser disappears. And so there's nothing that bothers me more than having to take a cap off of a pencil to access the eraser. In general, features that I like on mechanical pencils are erasers that are accessible, that I do not have to fiddle with something to access them. And so that's part of the reason why I like twist mechanisms for erasers, because they usually don't have any caps. Caps usually conceal tiny little erasers. I mean, this is a huge benefit of the Delguard Type ER versus other Delguard pencils, in that most other Delguard pencils have just a tiny little eraser that is underneath a cap, and that was a criticism that I talked about when I reviewed the original Delguard. And so this is one where the Type ER, I really think, takes the pencil to the next level, and I was excited when I saw this on Tokyo Pen Shop for that reason. And so, I also want to point out real quickly that if you shop at Walgreens, Walgreens has started carrying a jet black zebra Delguard. And that, along with some of them have uni Kuratogas as well. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that there's always a uni Kuratoga at Walgreens. So if you shop at Walgreens, uni Kuratoga and Zebra Delguard are two really good pencils that you can purchase at Walgreens that are really not common at big retail stores in the United States. And so if you're looking for a really high quality pencil, you can access the uni Kuratoga and the Zebra Delguard at Walgreens. And so I just noticed that when I was at a Walgreens over the last month or so. And so let's run this one down on the rating scale. This is the Zebra Delguard Type ER. I should probably point out that this comes in a wide variety of colors. Most of the time, the color is a change in this part of the pencil, but you can also get different color grips as well. I think it comes in pink, it comes in violet, it comes in, I got silver, and so this is silver with a black grip. It comes in jet black, it comes in royal blue, and off the top of my head, that's what I remember of the different colors, but you can head over to Tokyo Pen Shop. Okay, I highly recommend that, and check out the Zebra Delguard Type ER, and you can see all the colors that it's available in. I think it's also available in white as well. So what about the rating scale? Let's run it down. We have writing experience, I'm going to give this one a great. This one just really feels good in my hand, and I spent some time this week playing around with it, and I was actually surprised. I did not expect this because I normally do not like smooth rubberized grips, but the weighting of this pencil and the nature of the grip, I really enjoyed it. Quality. Well, it's plastic, but the Zebra Delguard is generally a very well-constructed pencil. And so I'm going to give it a good plus. There's lots to like about this. This drop-down eraser mechanism seems like it's pretty consistent, high quality. The Delguard mechanism has never let me down, and so I'm going to go with good plus on the quality. And for features, I'm going to go with great. Okay. I mean, it's got it all. I mean, it's technically pocket safe because the lead sleeve comes to a conical tapered point here, and so I would not be in any way concerned about this busting a pocket. Now, granted, it doesn't come with a pocket clip, and so it's not going to be as secured in the pocket. That is definitely a con of this. Also, my big con of the Delguard mechanism is the natural sponginess that exists in the mechanism, and so if that is something that is an issue for me, it's kind of winning me over, honestly, because I've spent some time writing with it now, and I haven't noticed as much variation. Of course, I'm going to use this pencil under different circumstances, more for general writing than I would for like precise drawing, and so that's something to keep in mind. For cost, you know what, let's just go ahead and check out the invoice here. What did I pay for this? I want to say, okay, so those would have been that, 15 minutes. I think I paid $14 for this. So, you know, moderate for cost. This is on Tokyo Pen Shop, and I think it's worth every penny. I mean, it's of plastic construction, but it's just a really nice piece. It's something that the folks at Zebra had really thought a lot about, I think, before they designed it, and getting access to variant Japanese mechanical pencil designs like this that are not as readily available, especially at stores here in the United States, this is something that I'm really, really interested in. And so I think that the Delguard system is both a pro and a con. Other pros is that I mentioned that comfy grip, that it's balanced really well, that it's light. I really like this eraser system. It comes with extra erasers. You can buy extra erasers for it, by the way, for when you run out. I think it's stylish, it's pocket safe, lots to love about the Zebra Delguard Type ER. And so what's going to happen with this in terms of my rating scale? Well, folks, I'm just going to go ahead and use this as an opportunity to kind of revamp my top 10. My top 10 has been pretty consistent as of late. And there are just a lot of pencils on my top 10 that I usually don't choose when I'm out and about or at my professional job and want to work with something. And so some of the pencils that I like but that I don't find myself using really often, I'm going to use that as a signal that maybe they don't belong in my top 10. And so I'm not going to tell you where the Zebra Delguard Type ER is going to come out. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new top 10 video in which I reorganize my top 10 with several pencils that I've gotten to know, many of which were suggestions of people here on the channel, so thanks a lot. And I'll come out with a video of that revamped top 10 sometime in the next month or so. And so thanks for watching. This is the Zebra Delguard Type ER, and I hope you have a great day.